Alaji, 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 Alaji. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the reference. I'm allergic to them. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body the wrong. Allergy, 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 allergy.
Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about... It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the San Francisco Giants. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill in this one, Landon Root. And Singy, it's not hard to see. He's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers, ERA in the low ones. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing. So hard to think with. And the only bad thing for him is that your ERA can really only go up. It's hard to take it down lower unless you throw a shutout. So we'll see what he's got in this one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to hit, Richie Palacios. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Lee brings it in for the third out. Half inning complete. Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to third, Taylor. The throw to first. Out. One gone, bottom half of the first. Willy Adames stands in. One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a base hit. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Ball. 2-1.
That's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jerar Encarnacion.
2-2.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it.
New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Jonathan Aranda. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. The wind and the pitch. And that's too high, ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And that misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Second inning here, no score. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Now up for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. Next offering upstairs. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve.
Back here at Oracle Park. Now here is Brandon Lowe. Here's a 1-1. And that one hit to first. Aranda takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
In the air, center field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. So digging in, Richie Palacios swings through that one for strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if you're... And he's got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Rays held in check here, and we're still knotted at 0. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. On the ground, Kim handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Brett Wisely getting ready to hit.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That's down and in.
3-1.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up next, Willy Adames. 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Throw over to first, and he's back safely. Here's the pitch to Adames. There goes the runner. Here's a high chopper. In plenty of time to first, and they get Adames for the... Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now it's going to be Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
4th inning underway. No score. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And now, Gerard Encarnacion. To third, Taylor. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hard hit, right side. He takes it on his own. 1 away here in the 5th. Cameron Meisner next to hit for the Rays. That smash towards center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And
2
safe.
strikes.
It's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That's stolen.
Ball
That
2.
one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. 2 out. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Fought off foul. Meisner at third with 2 away. And that one is downstairs. And the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. And that is that.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there.
And welcome back to the ball. Ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. That one to first. Makes a sliding stop to first. And they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And now 2-1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
That one missed.
3 balls. 1 strike.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Brett Wisely will hit next. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Boz checks over to first, and he's back. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. Stays alive. One and 2 now. Hit on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. Looks to second, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Throws to first in time, and they get Adames for the out. Out number 3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Richie Palacios. And a swing and a miss.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Ground ball right side, Wisely. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. That's inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Ferrar Encarnacion now at the plate. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Meisner going back on this one. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Line drive, knocks it down. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner edges away at second.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball could be 2. To second for 1. Over to first, safe. And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Boz over to first, and he dives back in safely. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Tosses across the first. That's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The 1-1. And downstairs.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Brayden Taylor next to hit for the Rays. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And now the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Kevin Kelly
And this marks the 60th time he's come on the pitch so far this year. Clearly a very relied upon arm in this bullpen.
And he'll be safe at first.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Meisner gets there. He's under it. And there's one down. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Right through there for a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Edwin Uceta warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez getting cranked up as well. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Ha-Sung Kim. Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Landon Root gives way, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound. And we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Matt Thaiss next to hit for the Rays. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. His second homer of this series. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being...
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now back here in San Francisco. Now it's the shortstop, Willy Adames. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Base hit center field.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear
one down. And up next for San Francisco, Ferrar Encarnacion. There's a strike, 95 of that one. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And There's just no one there to knock it down. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Off the mark there. 3-1 now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 2 down now, and here is Mike Yastrzemski. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Out to short, Kim. They take the force out, inning over. That's a crucial. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Here comes the skipper. 1 down, base is empty. Center field. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity. Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there.
They get the force, and the inning is over. Back here, Pete Fairbanks comes out trying to close it out.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. And a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. That one way inside. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rays salvage the finale of this 3-game series. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Sciambi. We'll talk to you soon.
When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue. Your blue eyes and brown hair, cocked eyes, the color of your stare. It doesn't